Do you have an elderly parent, either one that you are the caregiver for, or maybe you live far away and aren't around them enough to see them all the time, and they're living in a long-term care facility? Are you worried about them? Is it hard for you knowing they're there and wondering if they're being taken care of? Is it hard for you because you worry that their needs aren't being met, that they're being neglected? Do you know that there are people outside of the facility that actually can help to ensure that your elderly loved one's rights are being upheld in a long-term care facility? So today that's what we're going to talk about. But before we do, I wanted to quickly introduce myself. I'm Tammy Provenzel. I'm a physical therapist. I've been one for 20 years, working almost exclusively with elderly people and their families. Our healthcare system does not provide the guidance or resources that our caregivers need. So I started this channel to be a resource. An ombudsman, they probably should change the name, is a designated advocate who acts as a voice for our most vulnerable people. One of the primary responsibilities of an ombudsman is to fiercely advocate for our parents' rights in long-term care. And this includes their health, safety, welfare, and treatment. And they're there to listen, support, and help to resolve any issues that come up. They're kind of a bridge between the person living in long-term care and us on the outside. And they communicate with the resident, the families, and the care facility to resolve issues. So let's talk for a minute about the reason for an ombudsman. Our parents living in a short-term rehab or long-term care facility have rights. These rights include dignity, respect, and autonomy. They can and should be offered the opportunity to make decisions on the food that they want to eat, the clothes that they want to wear, the things that they want to do. They also have the right to access proper health care. I did a video not long ago about one of our residents who really felt like she needed to go to the hospital. So I educated her that she could advocate for that herself, and she ended up doing that. And they have the right to live in a safe environment. That means that they have a right to be free from sexual, physical, financial abuse. There are a lot of other rights that a resident in a short-term or long-term facility has. I'll put a link for a resource in the description section of this video. So over the years, some of the things that I've seen an ombudsman do range anywhere from helping a resident to get therapy because they want it, to helping a long-term resident actually end up being able to be discharged into the community again. An ombudsman can go to care plan meetings, which are meetings that are held every so often to talk about how the resident is doing, both from their perspective and from the facility's perspective, and also to discuss any issues the resident might have. And because an ombudsman interacts with the resident and the family, even if you don't live close by to your parent, having an ombudsman who's going to go in there and talk to your parent and give you an idea of how they're doing is a great way to kind of be a bridge between you and your parent. So how do you get a hold of an ombudsman? Within every facility, there's an area where there's a bunch of posters. Here's how to report abuse, and it'll give you a phone number. Here's how to contact your local agency on aging, and it'll give you contact information. And that's where you'll find how to contact your ombudsman that's in that area. I believe an ombudsman is a really good resource to take advantage of. Hopefully today's video was helpful. If it was, please like and share it. Please subscribe to this channel, and in the comment section, add any other resources that might be useful for other people. Thanks for watching.